From struggles to strategy, key takeaways from Nigeria's National Creative Dialogue. In a nation looking beyond crude oil for economic stability, the digital economy has emerged as a crucial driver of growth. According to the World Bank, the Nigerian's digital economy is expanding 3 times faster than the rest of the overall economy, acting as a vital buffer against the oil sector fluctuations. To harness this potential, I had the privilege of participating in a landmark event, which is the National Dialogue on Digital Economy for Youth Creatives. This critical dialogue was organized by the National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, Senior Executive Course 48, in collaboration with Development Research and Project Center, titled On Economic Diversification and National Development, Leveraging the Orange Economy and Entrepreneurship for Sustainable Growth in Nigeria. The event was skillfully steered by our moderators in person of Ada Ezeokoli, host of Coffee with Ada, and Lydia Odije Ochi, the General Manager of the NIPSS Policy TV. We're honored by the presence of our visionary leaders, including Dr. Judith Ann Walker, the Executive Director of DRPC, Professor Ayo Omotayo, the Director General of NIPSS, and a special guest of honor in person of Dr. Mariam Ismaila Keshiro, the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Youth Development. The dialogue kicked off with an assessment of the challenges stifling the creative sector, such as unfavorable business environment, weak intellectual property protection, and lack of access to structured funding. Stakeholders raised vital questions such as how much do creatives actually need? How can credit facilities be structured without crippling creative expression? And what inclusive skill development platforms must be created to ensure that no talent is left behind? In response, young creatives offered strategic solutions. They emphasized the need for strict piracy criminalization, the establishment of creative hubs, and practical workshops to bridge the skill gaps. Addressing the finance question, participants noted that because the creative industry yields long-term return, a strategic approach is needed, such as grants, so that repayment expectations will not cripple creative expressions. As emphasized during the sessions, different projects require different budgets, and a clear roadmap will help in attaining long-term success. One of the recommendations was boosting intellectual property awareness. To address this immediately, 4 fully sponsored scholarships was awarded for the Legally Smart Creative course by the LSCC team, DRPC, and KMD Consulting. I'm incredibly grateful for this privilege. This dialogue has laid the groundwork for a more inclusive and competitive digital economy in Nigeria. By transforming our struggles into strategies, we are creating our more sustainable opportunities for young creatives to thrive. The journey has begun, and it can only get better from here. I'm Omojowogbe Taiwo Margaret.